Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my 6 C-section must-haves, and this is from my own experience of having a C-section. So this video is going to be in addition to what you would actually put in your hospital bag. So I've actually got a video of what I actually used from my hospital bag, which I will leave a link up here and I will also link it down below for you guys. So do go and check that video out after this video, because I have found that it's helped a lot of people out with that video. But I thought I would share with you 6 things that definitely need to be in your hospital bag if you are going for a C-section, or even if you just want to be safe, because obviously any labour could end up in an emergency C-section. You just never know. So I hope this video helps you out. Please give it a thumbs up if it does, and let's just get into this video. So number 1 on the list is fresh smelling wipes, and the reason I say this is because the first thing Lila Rose did when she got put on my chest was a massive sloppy poo all the way down my shoulder, and also a massive wee all over me as well. It was a lovely way to welcome herself into the world, but for me, I couldn't actually move from my bed for 24 hours after that, so I was literally stuck with this poop on my shoulder. I know that sounds disgusting, and I did actually try to use the wipes that we bought for Lila Rose in her own hospital bag. I tried to use those to wipe myself clean, but they were 100% water wipes, and even though they did clean me, they didn't exactly make me smell fresh. So hence the reason why I say take some nice smelling wipes. You could probably just get Asda's own Little Angels wipes, but they have a nice scent to them so that you can just wipe yourself down, because the majority of the time you are stuck in the bed for a good 24 hours, and if you're anything like me, you could be stuck there with poop on your shoulder. Number 2, and if you do watch my what I actually used in my hospital bag, this is the first thing that I mentioned in that video of what I wish I took, and that is flip-flops. Now I'm telling you now, please take some flip-flops. So in my case I didn't, because I thought it'd be a good idea to walk around the hospital in fluffy socks, which it was a good idea, but I didn't actually think about what it would be like when I left the hospital. And what I didn't realise is that after cesarean, because obviously you are numbed from the waist down, your legs swell up a massive tree trunk size. Mine were like 4 times the size of my actual leg. So there was me ready to leave the hospital, trying to stuff my feet back into my trainers, which did not happen. I literally had to fold the back of my beautiful trainers and ruin them and try and walk on the backs, which was really uncomfortable, and I just looked like a complete idiot. So 100% definitely make sure that you take flip-flops, because obviously your feet, your legs, everything does swell up and you just want to be comfortable. Or if you are expecting your baby in winter and you don't really want to be leaving the hospital in flip-flops, then I would just recommend some sort of shoe that is a slip-on, something like Crocs, but I just say flip-flops because you can get like a 90p pair in Primark. So my number 3 for an essential is loose trousers. So again, the same reason, because you have massive swollen legs afterwards, and for me, luckily I actually took some really loose joggers, but there was no way that I was comfortable wearing even my stretchy leggings, purely just because of how big my legs were. I just didn't think they were going to fit in those leggings. So I would definitely recommend loose trousers, or even for when you get home, making sure that you have loose pajamas, because I know a lot of girls, they like to wear those tight legging pajamas. Make sure you go and buy yourself some really cheap loose baggy pajamas, those ones that literally look like flares. They are going to be the best thing for your recovery and just the most comfortable for your recovery. Number 4 is something that I mention in so many videos, and that is adult nappies. So for me, I preferred adult nappies rather than maternity pads, and I actually used these ones, which I still use occasionally now for my periods because they have been a lot heavier. Don't know if that's too much information for you guys, but the Always I found were really comfortable. They're a really good shape fit, which I found didn't actually work with other brands. The only thing I would say with the adult nappies after having a C-section is that I did find sometimes that it itched my scar a little bit, but when I brought that up to my health visitor, she just said you can just put one of those like little liners you could put in front of it, which would make it more comfortable, or you could just put a little bit of kitchen roll over your scar and then pull the nappy up over it. So I recommend the adult nappies purely because of the blood side of things, but some people just prefer to use maternity pads, which is absolutely fair enough. In that case, I would just say get yourself some high-waisted knickers, so something that covers over the scar, because trust me, you don't want some knickers that sit on the scar line, purely because it can irritate and it can obviously get really itchy. Number 5 is something that you'll probably pack in your hospital bag naturally anyway, but I had it here. Where is it gone? Oh, here we go. Oh, and that is a water bottle, but all I would suggest is that you get one that you can drink quite easily lying down. For obvious reasons, for 24 hours you might not even be able to sit up very comfortably, so something where you have like a straw and somewhere that you can sip out of instead of having to sit up and tip a water bottle backwards. I actually took this one without actually thinking about it, but now I think about it, I actually picked the best kind of one. So something with a straw that is easy for you to take sips out of. And number 6, which is something that I didn't personally take, but when I did my research on this and made sure that I definitely got a good list for you guys. I realise that this is something that I will take next time if I do have a C-section, or just in general, just in case I have a C-section, and that is a V-shaped pillow or a nursing pillow. So for me, I did have a nursing pillow which I got secondhand, but I actually think I would have preferred a V-shaped pillow. The reason I recommend this is because when I was in the hospital and I had to hold Lila Rose, I found that she was a lot of the time resting on my belly, and I just think it would have been a good idea to have one of those maternity V-shaped pillows so that you're just basically covering your scar and protecting it as best as possible. I'm not saying you have to go out and get a really expensive new maternity pillow. You can normally just get these on like Facebook Marketplace or somewhere like that, or if you are actually planning on breastfeeding and you have a nursing pillow already, then maybe taking that one to the hospital with you as well. Now during this video I've actually just thought of something else when I was talking about how your C-section scar can get itchy, and so I actually think another necessity, but not necessary for your hospital bag, more for your recovery, is anti-itch cream. So for me, I've got really bad eczema and I actually itch all the time, so I've already got this on hand, but it is something that I've actually just started using the other day on my scar. So it doesn't happen for everybody, but it's just something maybe to be aware of, that you can actually get an itchy scar for even years after giving birth. This is something I didn't realise until I started getting a really itchy scar for the past couple of weeks, and I googled it and it said you can actually have it for years. There's a number of different reasons, but yeah, I just thought I'd add that in, that maybe, or another recommendation for you guys is just to maybe get yourself some anti-itch cream. It's usually quite inexpensive, but maybe it's something that you not necessarily need to take to the hospital, but you might want to buy during your recovery or just as and when the scar gets itchy. So that is everything for this video. Again, if you are packing your hospital bag anytime soon, then don't forget to check out the what I actually used in my hospital bag. I will leave it linked down below, and I might even leave it at the end of this video for you. Again, don't forget to give this a like if it helped you guys out. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already and you'd like to, then please don't forget to hit it before you leave, because it really helps to support my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!